Guys, the Plague Doctor here, and I find it kind of odd. I found out about this on YouTube. If you go to search and just put full period, it don't see nothing. And if you search it,
I wouldn't.
it'll show you some weird fucking shit. Like, this was
Come.
like this was basically what I basically found out on YouTube through a YouTube video I watched. I had to check it out myself and what have you. So yeah. On top of that, I even been going on lost episodes and shit. This what will pop up.
Hello,
Like
everyone.
the creepypasta. Everybody knows about this one. What? I have found it. I remembered this too. Here's the actual video of this. This is the
Google.
This is the actual lost tape of SpongeBob. God damn it, I don't want to push on that. But yeah. Like, if you go, hold on a second. But, as I was saying, if you go to creepypasta, the fuck was that? Dude. Sound like somebody just moved something. And I know my mom and my brother ain't up right now. They're asleep. I know the cats are just sitting and just doing what they're doing. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Like I've been getting into so much creepy pasta and what have you. It's going on 3/29 right now. I'm getting kind of freaked out. I know the air conditioner's on in there. I have a weird fucking feeling. I have a weird fucking feeling about this. Like, I feel like one side of me is like, what the fuck? And the other side is like, I'm looking at the cats to see if there's anything I should be alert of. One is coming in using the bathroom. But yeah. This is a fake. Here's the actual video if you guys want to look up on that. I even found the lost Thomas the Tank Engine episode. Didn't want that.
From the
Season 4, Episode 1. Dude, let me Google that. I don't see it. Hold on. If I wanted Sponge Glock, I would've. SpongeBob episode. Fear of a Patty, Shell of a Man. From what I understand from the creepypasta story, this was this was it was when they were working on the 4th season, I believe. The old boy was like a how would you say, animation assistant or something like that. But they were all working on the first episode of the 4th season. As they were watching the whole thing, somehow, me being a somewhat of a ghost hunter could tell you either this was
Generally speaking, cartoons are seen as a happy art form. People think of kids' cartoon shows or perhaps adult cartoons such as The Simpsons or Rick and Morty. Sometimes they can get dark, but
it was done by an evil person. But the thing is that how can what gets me is after
emoji. I don't know. Should I put like a suggested
yeah,
emoji?
you see all my all the YouTubers I'm subscribed to. Of course, we got Gabby from the girls and the boys. Prince Vegeta, what have you. But like, but from what I understand, it is while they were watching it, they were they had a feeling like something wasn't right with the whole show. And from what I believed, it wasn't even supposed to be released. It was, they were working on it. After it got done with that, they what you call that stupid fucking Snapchat. I'm half tempted to get rid of Snapchat, but no. After they were just reviewing and editing and what have you, was when that thing popped up, the cue card saying Squidward suicide. Like it's first, it started off as a joke, like one of those gag reels, like the bloopers or some shit like that. But as soon as they got to watching this whole thing, some of the people who worked in the Nickelodeon animations department, what you call that, basically, like, some of them threw up during or halfway through the thing. And like, there's like some other lost episodes too, like Ed and Eddie. Nobody really knows, like, and it's kind of, hey Aqua, and it's kind of weird because a lot of people say there's no such things as ghosts, but yet, if there wasn't really a such thing as ghosts, then why do you have people like these big YouTubers going to these old places, like, for an example, the Nashville or the old Tennessee State Prison, which was in movies like The Green Mile. Like what? Like, I'm gonna, or hold on to what I was saying, to what I'm saying. If y'all don't know what CCGHA is, it's basically short for Cheatham County Ghost Adventures. No, I don't want to delete that. Oh. But like, where was I? Oh yeah. But a lot of people don't understand that Ivan, what you called that? I'll even pull it up since I lost track. So basically, it was basically weird, like, dude, like, right now just even talking about that and even looking it up, looking it up gives me fucking chills. Like, the hairs on my arm are standing up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I didn't really wanted to do this YouTube video because I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not fucking scared. When it comes to some things, I'm not really scared. But when it comes to, like, ghosts, like, old, like actual stories or some shit like that, like that movie that came out in 2018, that was about an old old Mexican folklore. I've actually seen it and what have you. And the kitties are all coming to me, making sure I'm okay. But yeah, like, I don't really like doing the paranormal, like, ghost stories and shit, cause, like, yeah, of course, like, I go around saying I'm not scared of ghosts, but it depends on what type of ghost I'm dealing with, or what setting or what place I'm in. Like, I was born with the sixth sense. What I mean by that, you guys, is that I could see, imagine a dog seeing a ghost or a cat. I'm basically, I see what they see in a way. Most times I could even figure out what's wrong with people without them telling me. Of course, me going with the name the Plague Doctor suits me. And on top of that, but anywho, I've been contemplating doing this video because at first when I heard about the Squidward suicide creepypasta, I thought it was just a joke at first, but I even looked it up on Google, or not Google and YouTube. But I've been actually, like, you know how you guys look for an actual video of, like, SpongeBob, but they have the frickin' stupid videos just with some stupid idiot talking in the background and can't hear it. Well, I actually watched sat and watched this lady talk about that creepypasta, and I sat down, or I was listening to the story. I basically know some parts of the story, but I summed it all up to make it quick. But The thing is, I stumbled across the lost episode, the actual lost episode one day. I sat down and watched it. And what I saw fucking creeped me the fuck out. I'm not going to sit here and not fucking tell you guys it didn't scare me. It was fucking horrifying. And grant you, I may look young, look like I may look like a kid, but I remembered when SpongeBob came out. SpongeBob came out in the last part of the 90s, in 99. But to watch or to see something I grew up on, and to actually find out there was that Nickelodeon didn't really understand what have you. And I forgot what was the old boy's name who wrote or shared his experience with that. But like, dude, like there's shows that I even grew up watching. I find out there was a lost episode. Speaking of which, I want all of us to see this. I want to see this. Of course, I know y'all remember this show, but I had to find out if there was a lost episode of Johnny Bravo. Dude, I used to watch Samurai Jack as well. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay, can we talk about this salt scene from Johnny Test?
Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, what's up, nerdo? Have you seen any babes around here?
You must be Johnny Bravo. You are my lord, you know that?
I'm flattered, kid. I don't.
I ain't gonna lie, sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not like Jake Paul trying to impress 14-year-old girls or what have you, no. And lie to people who watch him, no. I'm from Tennessee, I'll tell you straight up. But there's some things I don't really talk about either, which I don't display on YouTube. But like, no. Like, I grew up watching SpongeBob, and to see that fucking scared the shit out of me. Like, I couldn't even sleep one night because of that. It scared me that bad where I didn't sleep. Like, from what I saw on Google, I'll let you guys read that. I'm not going to read it for y'all, because I feel like there's somebody watching me. But like, and read that below the insider link, the creepypasta creepypasta.org. Read what it, like that part was the reason why I couldn't sleep, because it bothered me that damn bad. Like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I'm sitting here at 3:50 in the morning looking at horror shit. Like, I know I'm the king of horror, or at least the prince of horror. Like when I was little, I used to laugh at horror movies. I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't scared, but I laughed at them. But my dad, Mr. Plague Doctor, looked at me like if I was sick in the head. And then I got in trouble, but no, that got that part about the still photo of a child got bad to me. Like, you know how, like, you talk to somebody who's in the military and they tell you all their war stories and shit? I never was in the military. I tried to join, but no. My papa was in the military for about almost 20 or 30 years, not 22 years, almost 22. But there was things that he didn't really talk about, and it bothered him, and what have you. Like he didn't talk about when he was in Korea, or either it was Korea or Vietnam. There were a bunch of kids, and he had no choice. It was killed or be killed, or kill or be killed. And and I know when he was alive he regretted doing that, but if he didn't, I would have never met my papa. So, like, the fuck? There's some freaky ass shit going on in my house. Should we go investigate? Oh wait, I just got through a spiel on why I'm not saying I'm scared of the dark, but I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm afraid of ghosts. I've actually met a ghost. Actually had actual there was one ghost that I met, and he was a nice ghost. Or it was a nice ghost. Like, that's like the thing is with people who like go ghost hunt, especially like ghost adventures or ghost hunters, they don't seem to realize you just don't go into a place that the ghost has been, or where the ghost has been there for like years and years, and start asking questions and shit. No, like, I was watching this one video, and this old boy, he's a ghost hunter, and he was like, if you go ghost hunting, be respectful as if you're going into someone's house. Like, that's the way I see it. ghosts, like, if people say they ain't ghosts, then how in the hell do people, like I said, these YouTubers, or what have you, like,
that is horrible. Something just
like here's a video from WatchMojo.com.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today
like,
we're
you
counting
can't
down our picks
explain
for
the
the top 20
paranormal.
times ghosts were actually caught on camera.
Like this famous
hands on her shoulders, and he's watching over her.
I can still hear that voice.
what kitties, like you can't
At first I thought it was
really make this shit up. Like,
Ghosts caught?
like,
From hitchhikers to helpful weather watchers to Hollywood stars, ghosts can come in many different forms. There are plenty of ghost stories from all over the country, but we narrowed it down to these, the most famous ghosts in American history. Probably the most famous ghost in American history is the Bell Witch, a poltergeist who messed with the Bell family of Adams, Tennessee from 1817 to 1821. According to bellwitch.org, a spirit claiming to be old Kate Batts'
took place in
witch
Tennessee.
drove John Bell Sr. and his kids to the brink of insanity with constant knocking and scratching sounds and physical assaults like hair pulling.
By the winter of 1860.
Like, you can't make that shit up.
For centuries, mankind
The Gettysburg ghost of Farnsworth House Inn.
They said, "Help me, I'm in pain." But I assume
You gotta be
once
kidding
again,
me. This
that was
dude
one of you
just a
rebel
big
assholes.
Confederate
In which
gear
case,
or
I'm not
Union.
gonna help you. But
If
of the home, people believe Jeremy to be a very active yet benevolent ghost.
Luigi.
like, you can't make this shit up. If anything, I'll tell you about the Bell Witch story. The Bell Witch. The Bell Witch or Bell Witch haunting is a legend from southern U.S. folklore centered on the 19th century Bell family of North Robertson County, Tennessee. Farmer John Bell Sr. resided with his family along the Red River in an area currently near the town of Adams. According to legend, from 1817 to 1821, his family in the local area came under attack by a mostly invisible entity that was able to speak, affect the physical environment, and shapeshift. Some accounts recorded the spirit to have also been clairvoyant and capable of crossing long distances with superhuman speed. In 1894, newspaper editor Martin V. Ingram published his authenticated history of the Bell Witch. The book is widely regarded as the full-length recording of the legend and a primary source for subsequent treatments. The fuck? Waldo? Or you cats need to stop running around. But what was I saying? Where was I? The individuals recorded in the work were known historical personalities. In modern times, some skeptics have regarded Ingram's efforts as a work of historical fiction or fraud. Some researchers considered Ingram's work as a nascent folklore study and an accurate reflection of belief in the region during the 19th century. Blah blah blah. But the thing is, another story was the other story goes that the fuck? Do you know who's scratching Kitty? But the other story was about a dude, or the same dude of this whole ordeal. Getting into a dispute with this lady by the name of Kate, I believe, who was said to be a witch. No, and you know, and you know what they did to witches back in those days. Like what have you. But the crying shame is, nobody really knew what happened. But I hope you guys liked me discussing or just coming on here again. I know it seemed like I just did a YouTube video, but if you liked this video, like and subscribe and share it with your friends. But yeah, the fuck? Dude, that's Waldo, don't you scare me like that, fucking cat. But yeah, when I get my laptop, I'll be posting more videos and what have you. But deuces.